Abuser! Abuser!
Domestic abuser!
Abuser!
You support
abuser! Abuser!
Domestic abuser!
Abuser! Abuser! Hey, Ellison, just shut up and do the right thing!
You like Franken, Ellison!
Abuser! Take a look at that!
You guys, this is a
Take a look at that! Just do the right thing!
We don't lose the justice, Mr. Ellison. Mr. Ellison, this is a medical report. Mr. Ellison. Hi, Mr. Ellison. My name is Laura Loomer. My name is Laura Loomer, Mr. Ellison. Hello.
You guys have to step back. You guys have to step back.
Mr. Ellison, here you go. I left one on the windshield. I left one on the windshield.
Step back.
You're an abuser!
You abuse women!
How does it feel, punk?
Yeah!
Awesome. You're an abuser.
Awesome!
You're awesome. Bye-bye, Keith. Bye-bye, Keith. Get my stick. My pink stick.
Bye-bye, Keith.
Bye-bye, Keith.
He's been loomered. Keith has been loomered. Nicely done.
Keith has been
nicely done. Loomered. Nice.
Ellison just got loomered.
Ellison just got
Bye-bye, Keith. Bye-bye, Keith.
Ellison just got loomered. Right back. Ellison just got
He got in by the loading dock.
Ellison just got loomered.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
I'm sorry. Nice. What's
That was
awesome? Yeah!
That was awesome! Minnesota rocks! Minnesota rocks!
Awesome! Another mission success!
Great job.
Nice.
Thank you.
I was like rolling down there and I see just nowhere like this.
I'm so out of breath right now.
That's called getting loomered.
I'm so out of breath because we just ran after Keith Ellison. And look at all these people are here. They showed up to the Minnesota Attorney General debate because they want to tell people that Keith Ellison is a domestic abuser. And
He got the message tonight. He got it tonight.
They got it. They got a taste of their own medicine, baby.
Where's the news media?
I was, like I said, just I knew he's coming through that
Guys, that whole thing, that whole thing was just live streamed for everyone to see.
What's that? You got it last, all right!
Yes!
In your face, Ellison!
Bye-bye, Mr. Ellison! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye, Keith!
Yeah, baby!
Bye-bye, Keith. take this thing and spread it to every friend you got, whether they're in Minnesota or not, because maybe they have contacts in Minnesota. Get the vote out for Doug Wardlow, as you saw tonight on the debates. And make sure we stop this New World Order, the Muslim agenda, all this stuff. So spread the news everywhere you can.
Ninth and it's saved. Tore it up. Good job, Loomer. Anyone watching, that was all about Loomer too. Good job. Good job.
I'm running down the ramp. I'm videotaping. I'll post a video. I see Laura squeezing between the garage door and the car, trying to not let this guy get away, and she prevents him from getting away, and we all just kind of surrounded. All to Laura there. That was a huge save. Mariano Rivera style. Hell yes.
He just got
That might be your best Loomer ever.
He just got Loomer, you guys.
Loomer, baby, Loomer!
Loomer! We got such good footage now.
Ellison got Loomer!
Time out. We need to capture all that footage from all the different angles. There was some serious footage there.
Let's be honest, this transcends blue and it transcends red. This is about black and blue, and we're not having it. We're just not having it in Minnesota. We're going to elect an AG to be, what, a domestic homicide?
I know.
I mean, what's next? We're not going to have it.
Keith Ellison has now been Loomer twice in 1 month.
I mean, I just said, I think they're coming from there, man.
You're the one that said that.
Hello, thank you so much, Mr. Officers. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. We support the police. We came out here today to educate Minnesota voters about Keith Ellison, who is running to be Attorney General. He stands with cop killers. And this guy, if he becomes the top cop, he wants people like you dead. And so I want to say thank you for the job that you're doing to protect people.
In that terms, thank you.
Thank you. And you know, we can't have Keith Ellison become Attorney General when he is standing beside people who have assassinated police officers, because people don't understand what type of abuse you have to endure. And shame on Keith Ellison for endorsing Antifa, which is a domestic terrorist organization. It's been classified as a domestic terrorist organization by Department of State. And Antifa is always, I'm sure you've seen the Antifa rallies here. What do they? They chant things like kill the police, put pigs in a blanket. And you guys shouldn't have to worry about dying when you show up for your job because people like Keith Ellison don't support the police. So
Thank you.
And that was a peaceful protest.
No, you guys were fine.
And we didn't prevent his vehicle from moving because, you know, it was good. It was good. So thank you.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
So yeah, because a lot of people are saying that what we did was not lawful, but it's all good.
No.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah. Blue lives matter. You guys, Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter.
Blue lives matter.
Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter!
We love
Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter! Blue lives matter!
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. So as you guys can see, that was totally lawful. The police even just said we're all good, and they appreciate us for coming out here. So this is how it's done, guys. We didn't use violence like Antifa, and we just exposed Keith Ellison for the coward. And you want to know something? You want to know something? Keith Ellison, he tried to avoid 8 domestic violence survivors who showed up tonight. Yeah, and that's right. I have my little pink selfie stick here. That's how I get these videos done, my pink selfie stick. And it's my magic wand. And you know what? Keith Ellison showed up tonight and he dodged questions from 8 domestic violence survivors. He went in through another entrance, all right? So he wanted to avoid people when all the other candidates and the moderators went in through the real entrance, okay? And we can't have things like that happening here. We can't have things like that happening. We have to confront Keith Ellison, and that's what we did. He got through the debate. He thought we were gone. He thought he could ignore us, and then we chased him. We found him, right? We do surveillance work. We come prepared. I come prepared. I train people how to confront these people like Keith Ellison, enemies of the state, and we get them, whether they're in their car, whether they're leaving. You know, we give them a taste of their own medicine. And we are truth fighters. This is a diverse group of people: white people, black people, brown people, Catholics, Jews, men, women, all types of people tonight came together. All types of people in Minnesota came together tonight to confront Keith Ellison, domestic abuser, because Karen Monahan and Amy Alexander deserve to be heard. And we are here to represent Karen Monahan and Amy Alexander and be their voice. Right? We are here to be a voice for them. And so as you see, we left a couple copies of the police report and the medical records which document the domestic abuse. We left it on the windshield wipers for Keith Ellison in his car. So when he gets home tonight, he's going to have to take that piece of paper off his windshield wiper and he's going to have to look at it. All right? So this was very effective. Lots of people out here tonight. They all got loomered. But you know, I couldn't have done this. Thank you. We have to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing it again. I couldn't have done this without all the great people. I mean, this is the power of social media, you guys. This is the power of citizen journalism. I was the only journalist here tonight. There were no journalists from the mainstream media. No Fox News, no CNN, no MSNBC, no ABC, none of them. None of them showed up. No Star Tribune, none of the local Minnesota papers came here and, you know, decided to come. Here, maybe Dylan.
Yeah, I got you.
Just film for me.
I got you.
Here, this way. I'm that way. So, is it filming?
Yep. No.
So there were no journalists here tonight, and everybody here can be a witness to that statement, and no journalists showed up. They could have done exactly what I did with all these people, right? I simply said, hey guys, we're organizing a protest, bring your signs, Keith Ellison, domestic abuser, show up to this location at this time. These are the questions we're gonna ask. And what do you know? We had about 30 people here. Some people had to go home, some people left, and we're gonna see them again tomorrow. But great people, right? We have David over here, David Sanchez.
You're doing the Lord's work.
Thank you.
Awesome. Doing everything. That was so awesome, Laura.
We have Marnie. We have so many people. Anne Marie is a domestic violence survivor. She came and came to tell her story, and Keith Ellison ignored her. And then she got up in his face in the car for a second time today, and you saw he was terrified. He was shaking his head like, oh my God, we gotta get out. It looked like he was hyperventilating in the car.
Where we go one, we go all.
That's right. All for us.
So
Yeah.
We did it.
For liberty
We did it.
and for America. For our freedoms and American way and our liberties. We're not having Sharia here. It's the Constitution, baby. We're not Keith Ellison. It's the
And you see the
Constitution,
way
baby.
Keith Ellison, like he beats women, but then what is he gonna have? He's gonna have this woman who's this is private property. This is private property. You can't come in. This is private property.
Yeah, how are you gonna stop
So
all of us?
All I said, what are you gonna do about it? And I just like zoomed past her and sprinted. Like, they're such liars.
She pushed me a little bit.
PBS is public television. This is public property. This is taxpayer-funded television. I have a right to be here.
Yeah.
And that's the same woman who tried to prevent me from confronting Keith Ellison when I showed up to his event a month ago. So these people are crazy. Like, how much of a coward do you have to be a man and put your hands on a woman or multiple women and then hide in your car while a woman says, you know, she's going to play goalie with me and say, oh,
Yeah.
you can't come, you can't come. I'm going to put a sign in your face. Like,
She brushed me off to the side
you're
too.
going to stop me and all these people from confronting Keith Ellison? Because you're not.
Yeah, Keith, put your hands on me, bud. See what happens.
So, you know, he can't do this. He can't do this. And we were peaceful. The police, they were very supportive. They seemed to enjoy it, actually. I mean, they were happy. And
Yeah.
I don't know. The police here, they don't want to support a cop killer. I mean, their colleagues have been shot and killed and disrespected and threatened by the same people who support Keith Ellison. And so, of course, they're not going to support Keith Ellison for Attorney General. And I'm just telling you guys right now, like, I don't sell these things, but this is so durable. I mean, they have camera crews, the mainstream media, they have their camera crews, but I dropped my pink selfie stick actually when I was like sprinting after Keith Ellison.
Here's a selfie stick plug.
I'm so out of breath. Well, no, I mean, I don't make money off of this. I'm not selling them. Maybe I should, but I dropped this and it went flying and it's still intact and I can still use it. So this is great. This
Legendary
is,
footage has been captured from it.
This is amazing. And it's very durable and it gets the job done because as you can see, the mainstream media just didn't care to come out tonight and ask Keith Ellison about the domestic violence accusations. So we're probably going to log off now, but that is some great footage. I would encourage all of you guys to save that footage, rip that footage. I mean, that is...
Spread it like fire across the internet.
Spread it like fire across the internet, exactly. And there will be more to come, but... Any last words, you guys, before we log off? We're going to log off for the night. Anything else you want to say?
Thanks for watching. Make America great.
We're taking Minnesota back.
Baby.
Make Minnesota red.
Make Minnesota red. We're going to kick Keith Ellison out and make Minnesota red. Make America great again.
Turn Minnesota
right.
red.
Support
Doug Wardlow. Jeff Johnson. Clarn Housley. Vote red.
We're going to say no to Sharia.
Jeff
We're going to say
Johnson.
no to Marxism. A vote for Keith Ellison is a vote for Sharia, and Sharia has no place in Minnesota. That's right. No place in America. That's right.
Amen.
Does an abuser.
You know what? Tim Walsh was the opponent of Jeff Johnson.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna log off now, but spread this video, retweet it, share it, like it. It needs to go everywhere, okay? So, very successful mission tonight. Very, very successful mission, and I will keep you guys posted. I arrived in Minnesota very early this morning, and I will be in Minnesota all week reporting on the ground, confronting these vile swamp monsters for you because the mainstream media refuses to do it. So, you know, stay tuned because it's going to be a very, very exciting week. Bye, guys.